Hey YouTube, so this is going to be just a quick video just updating you. I had Jaxson on the 20th of June. I went in labor on the 19th. I'm sorry if this is a little hard to hear. You can actually see him back here. We're still at the hospital. He's in the continuing care unit. He's been released from the NICU. Anyway, I was in labor all day Friday the 19th. And I finally checked into the hospital about 7 o'clock at night. I didn't actually have him until the 20th at 10:20 in the morning. He weighed 8 pounds 9 ounces and he was 20 inches long. He did require surgery, and I also hemorrhaged and had trouble passing the placenta. So he was taken right away to the NICU. He didn't have surgery until about 7, 8 hours later. But I was taken right into surgery too, where I hemorrhaged, so I didn't get to hold him or anything. I actually didn't get to see him until he was waiting to go into surgery, so I didn't get to actually I saw him as he come out and then was knocked out to be taken to surgery, so I didn't actually get to see him again until about 6 hours later when he was waiting himself to go into surgery because they were prepping him and stuff. So he had his first surgery. So what happened is because of the blockage in the bowel. I kind of drew this up so you guys could see. This is his belly button. So what they did was created a first stoma here and then a second stoma. And the reason for that is because the blockage was so high up in his GI tract. It's like right here in the small intestine. So they resected a section of that that looked like it had lost blood supply because it lopped over itself several times. This happened back in week 20. So that meant that all that was left of his GI tract, which meant all his small intestine up and through to his large intestine, was significantly undeveloped because nothing was passing through. So come to find out, he's actually vomiting inside of me the whole time that he was in there. So about week 20 all the way up through the rest of his gestation, he was vomiting inside me, so nothing went past this blockage. So all this is underdeveloped. So the point of having 2 stomas is that this is so high up in his GI tract that this is coming from his stomach and out, and this is his output. Now there's a colostomy bag on this one, so they collect what comes out of there, put it in a syringe, and you can kind of see this pump here. This pump actually pumps it back into himself to this stoma. Now we're waiting to be reconnected, and that's supposed to happen about next week, as long as everything goes okay. This stoma is larger because it was so swollen. So this one is smaller because it was so underdeveloped. So they're waiting for them to get closer in size so they can be reconnected. And then hopefully everything, he's going to the bathroom, so now that we're introducing this stuff here, he actually is going to the bathroom out his diaper. You can see that he's on this IV here that's giving him extra nutrients and stuff because he's having a hard time maintaining his own weight through my breast milk because it's so high up in his GI tract that he's not getting fluids. So anyway, that's a quick update. I'm sorry I haven't gotten anything more for you guys. That's about all we know right now. For those of you that have had kids in the NICU, this is actually going through a PICC line, and that's just right straight into the bloodstream. So yeah, all is well. I'll try to keep you guys updated more often. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.